Gemstones have captivated man's attention for thousands of years due to their alluring appearance and brilliant shine. These stones are said to have a unique and significant quality. In fact, they have been compared to shards of stars and tears shed by gods. The value and worth of a gemstone are determined by a number of different criteria, some of which include its rarity, size, and hardness. Craftspeople take great care in cutting and polishing these mineral crystals in order to bring out their natural beauty and distinctive hue. Some are thought to be more valuable than others, to the point where museums and collectors are willing to pay a significant amount of money to acquire them. Before we begin the countdown, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also push the bell button. Let's get right to the top 10 list of the most costly gemstones in the world without further ado. 10. Tophet, $2,500 per carat. Because of how uncommon it is, Tophet is not very well known to most people. In point of fact, it is so uncommon that experts estimate that it is 1 million times more rare than a diamond. A gemologist by the name of Richard Toft made the discovery in the year 1945 while he was working at a jewelry store in Dublin, Ireland. Prior to his discovery, it was incorrectly identified as spinel until he found various irregularities, such as the gem refracting light differently compared to the spinel. This led him to the conclusion that the spinel was not the correct identification. It is only known to be discovered in 2 places, Tanzania and Sri Lanka. Furthermore, some of the known deposits are not even appropriate for faceting, which makes the availability of the material even more restricted. The only one that has been initially identified from a faceted stone is the gemstone that is light violet in color and almost completely transparent. 9. Demantite garnet, $3,300 per carat. A green gemstone known as demantite has an adamantine brilliance that is described as being diamond-like. It is a fascinating fact that its brightness and dispersion are actually superior than those of a diamond. One of the traits that can be used to identify it is that it has horsetails that are a golden tint and include cat's eye diamonds. During the 19th century, a mineralogist named Nils Gustav Nordenskjöld in Russia, which has been known for a very long time to be the only source of the rarest garnets, determined that the mineral in question was a form of andradite. Despite the discovery of fresh sources, demantite continues to be an extremely uncommon fossil. Due to the normally diminutive dimensions of these stones, it is not easy to find a demantite with a weight of more than 10 carats. Because it is such a limited supply, you will typically only find them on ancient pieces of jewelry. 8. Black opal, $3,500 per carat. Opal gemstones are evaluated using a method that is distinct from that used for evaluating other types of gemstones due to the fact that each opal has its own unique characteristics. When compared to other types of opal, black opals are regarded as the rarest and are the most sought for. Its body is black, and it has a flaming pattern on it, which, when set against the darkness of the background, looks really stunning. The vast majority of the available supply was shipped out of Lightning Ridge, which is located in New South Wales, Australia. 7. Benitoite, $3,800 per carat. Benitoite is often regarded as one of the world's most stunning gemstones due to its stunningly vivid blue body color and superior dispersion to that of a diamond. Its name comes from the location where it was found, which is the headwaters of the San Benito River in San Benito County, California, which is now officially recognized as the state jewel of California. While it has a high dispersion, its intense blue color can mask it. As a result, enthusiasts may be forced to choose between sacrificing the stone's dispersive display in exchange for a darker blue color or going with a lighter stone that has a more pronounced display of the dispersion. In addition, it has a captivating appearance when viewed under UV light, when it fluoresces a color similar to that of bright blue chalk. 6. Padparachta sapphire, $8,000 per carat. The Padparachta sapphire, which has a gorgeous pinkish-orange color and is the rarest type of sapphire in the world. Its color displays a blend of the colors of ruby and yellow sapphire. Because of the hue of its petals, the Sanskrit and Sinhalese words for a quag lotus blossom served as the inspiration for its name. The vast majority of these stones come from Sri Lanka, where they are mined, although you may also find them in Madagascar and Tanzania. However, most of the finer ones may be found in Sri Lanka. This is because the ones discovered in Madagascar are pinker, which results in a lesser pricing for the product. 5. Red beryl, $10,000 per carat. Red beryl is an exceedingly uncommon kind of beryl that can range in color from raspberry pink to practically a purple red. It is also known as bikespite, scarlet emerald, and red emerald. It may be called an emerald, but in reality it is a completely different type of gemstone than an emerald. Maynard Bixby made the initial discovery of it in the year 1904. In the meanwhile, the Wawa Mountains in Utah are the only place on Earth where stones of gem quality can be discovered. It is so uncommon that rubies, which are similarly uncommon gemstones, are reported to be 8,000 times more common than red beryl. This demonstrates just how uncommon red beryl is. Because of this, any clarity and color grade in any size piece of this stone can easily find a buyer who is interested in purchasing it. The vast majority of its superb crystal specimens are also carefully protected by mineral collectors and are never cut into phases. 4. Alexandrite, $12,000 per carat. Alexandrite is a type of the gemstone family that is extremely uncommon and challenging to get. It is well known for the extraordinary optical features it possesses, which include the fact that its color can dramatically change depending on the illumination. The unusual amalgamation of minerals, which in this case includes chromium, iron, and titanium, is to blame for this phenomenon. It has a strong pleochroic effect, which simply put implies that the color shifts when you rotate it in your hand. In addition to this, the colors shift in it regardless of the angle at which you view it when it is illuminated by an artificial light source. When illuminated by natural light, it has a bluish-greenish hue, but when illuminated by gentle incandescent light, it takes on a reddish-purple hue. In the 1830s, the mineral known as the Alexandrite was found in the Ural Mountains of Russia. In 1834, Count Lev Alexievich Perovsky gave the mineral its name, naming it after Alexander Roman II, who would eventually become Tsar of Russia. 3. Jadeite, $20,000 per carat. The most valuable, exquisite, and difficult to find type of jade is called jadeite. Despite the fact that it can be found in a variety of hues, the association of this material with the deep green hue of imperial jade continues to be highly prized. Myanmar is home to some of the world's most exquisite examples of stones with this hue. Although it comes at a premium price, the translucent material is in high demand, particularly in shades like mauve, lavender, and apple green. It played a significant role in the development of historical weaponry, jewelry, and carving techniques, as well as religious and medicinal practices in the cultures of China, New Zealand, and Mesoamerica. In fact, the Aztecs, Mayas, and Olmecs placed an even higher value on it than gold. 2. Muscovite, $35,000 per carat. Muscovite is an exceptionally uncommon gemstone that is a member of the Tophet family. It is getting close to the top of the list. The mineral was found for the first time in South Australia's Musgrave Range, which is where it got its name. It has also been discovered in other regions, such as Antarctica, Greenland, and Madagascar, albeit in extremely small levels. In 1993, a specimen of significant size and of gem quality muscovite was discovered for the first time. It was the first one of its kind to be sufficiently large and pure to be able to be molded and sliced. As of the year 2005, there are only a total of 8 known specimens of this particular stone. 1. Blue diamond, $3.93 million per carat. Colored diamonds have the reputation of being the most expensive jewels in the world. Not only are they exceedingly uncommon, but they are also famous for their incredible brilliance and hold the record for being the hardest substance ever discovered on Earth. They are also the most promoted and romanticized of all the gemstones, which likely contributes to their widespread popularity among the general public. It comes in a broad variety of hues, some of which are black, blue, champagne, chocolate/brown, cognac, green, pink, red, and yellow. Its value is on a whole other level than everything else, and it is quite expensive. The Oppenheimer Blue and the Pink Star are 2 of the most beautiful instances of this type of example. The Oppenheimer Blue Diamond is the largest vivid blue diamond that has ever been offered for sale at an auction. It fetched a total of $57.5 million for its weight of 14.62 carats, which equates to a value of $3.93 million per carat. The Pink Star Diamond, which recently broke the record for the most expensive gemstone ever sold based on its total price, was recently sold for a staggering $71.2 million for 59.6 carats, which works out to be $1.2 million per carat. This makes it the most expensive gemstone that has ever been sold. These are the top 10 most expensive gemstones. If you enjoy watching the video, give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.